feel like I haven't seen you guys for a little while. Some of our other teachers have been sending you guys some cool videos, but today it's my turn, and I'm so excited. Let's talk about what is today. What is today? It's a day, morning, afternoon. When are you watching this video? Probably in the afternoon, or some of you might be watching it this evening. But today is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week, which makes it hump day. We went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday will be down the hill. They say that because Saturdays and Sundays we don't have school. So today is also June 24th. So the month is June. It is officially summer. I know it's felt like summer for a while, but it is officially summer. Have you guys been having some storms at your house lately? Yeah, me too. I've seen some pretty big storms recently, but today is really sunny and I don't think it's going to rain today. So we should enjoy this weather while we have it. So it's officially summer. It is hot outside, hot, hot, hot. And it's going to be hot for a little while because it's summer. What are some fun things you like to do in the summer? That sounds awesome. I like to go swimming. I like to go to the beach. I like to go just be outside all the time. I love summer. It's one of my favorite seasons. So, can you believe we have been home and out of school for 3 months? 3 months. We did, let's see, March into April, May, and now June. Yep. 3 months we have been without each other. And I miss you guys. I miss you so much. I can't wait to see you whenever that is. Who knows? But for now, I have a story for you guys, of course. So today we're going to be reading The Three Billy Goats Gruff. So let's take a look at the story. Here's the title up here, The Three Billy Goats Gruff. The title usually tells us a little hint about what the story might be about. So it's called The Three Billy Goats Gruff, and I see 1, 2, 3 goats. What is this? The title didn't say anything about whatever this is. So we'll have to find out in the story. So it says pictures by Stephen Carpenter. So Stephen Carpenter is the one who did all the pictures. So any predictions what the story might be about? This is kind of a classic story, so you might know the story already. Ready to get started? Once upon a time, there were 3 billy goats, and the name of all 3 billy goats was Gruff. So we have 1, 2, 3, 3 billy goats, and all their names are Gruff. Gruff, Gruff, and Gruff. That's kind of silly. Would you like to have the same names as your brothers and sisters? That would be kind of silly. The billy goats lived in a valley where there was very little grass, and they were very hungry. They wanted to go up the hillside to a meadow of green grass and daisies where they could eat and eat and eat and eat. So a valley is a dip. So if you can imagine mountains up here, the valley is down at the bottom. So they want to start going up the next hillside where all the grass is growing, because down here in their valley, it's all gone. And goats love to eat grass. First, the youngest billy goat Gruff decided to cross the bridge. Trip, trip, trap, went the bridge. Who's that tripping over my bridge? Roared the troll. It's a troll! I think it's the same one from the cover. A troll under the bridge. Oh, it's only the tiniest little billy goat, said the first billy goat Gruff in his very small voice. I'm on my way up the hillside to make myself big and fat. No, you're not, said the troll, for now I'm going to gobble you up. Oh, please don't eat me. I'm too little. Wait for the second billy goat. He's much bigger. Well, then, go ahead, said the troll. So, the littlest billy goat goes over the bridge, but he says, don't eat me, I'm too little. And the troll said, okay. After a while, the second billy goat Gruff came across the bridge. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap, went the bridge. Who's that tripping over my bridge? It's the second billy goat Gruff, and I'm on my way up the hillside to make myself big and fat, said the billy goat, and his voice was not so small. No, you're not, said the troll, for now I'm going to gobble you up. Oh, please don't eat me. Wait for the third billy goat. He's much, much bigger. Well then, go ahead, said the troll, and by now he was very hungry. Look at that troll. That nose. Just then up came the third billy goat Gruff. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap, went the bridge. The third billy goat was so heavy, the bridge groaned and creaked under him. Who's that tramping over my bridge? Roared the troll. It is I, the third billy goat Gruff, cried the billy goat, and his voice was big and loud, just as the troll's. At last, said the troll, now I'm going to gobble you up. Well, come along, cried the third billy goat Gruff. I've got 2 big horns and 4 hard hooves, and I'm not afraid of you. What do you think's gonna happen? Do you think that third billy goat is gonna get past? So up climbed that mean, ugly troll, and that billy goat butted him with his horns and stomped on him with his hooves and tossed him off the bridge into the river below. There goes that troll into the water. Then he went up the hillside to join his brothers. In the meadow, the billy goats got so fat they were hardly able to walk again. In fact, they are probably still there. So snip, snap, snout, this tale's told out. Who do you see in the water? It's the troll. That mean old troll. He didn't gobble anybody up, did he? So, what do you think of the story, The Three Billy Goats Gruff? Did you like it? I thought it was really funny. I like how the 2 little trolls, or 2 little goats, kind of tricked the troll into letting them pass. And the third billy goat was able to defeat the troll. So let's think about our story that we just heard. Okay, I'm going to write the title. What's the title of the book? I just dropped it. Okay, let me get this back up here. Okay, what was the title of the book? The three what? Yes, Billy Goats. Billy goats are a real thing. There's really such thing as a billy goat. Gruff. And remember, all their names were Gruff. Maybe it was their last name. You know, brothers can have the same last name. The Three Billy Goats Gruff. There's the title. The title of the book. And now let's talk about the characters. Characters are who is in the story. Who did we have in this story? Who is their story about? Who are characters? Yeah, we had an ugly old troll. That troll was so ugly. I'm just trying to draw a picture of him. He had really big ears and a big nose and nasty teeth. So we had the troll. And then we had who? Yeah, the billy goats. We had the little billy goat, the medium, and the big goat. Do you know how to draw a goat? I don't really know either, but I'm going to try. So they kind of they have horns. Yeah, they have two horns, ears. I think I'm just going to draw their face. There's a goat. Does that look like a goat head? Okay, that was the little one. Then we had a medium one with his horns. Okay, and then we had the big goat. Let's see. Okay, so those were our characters. The character is who is in this story. So the troll, the little goat, the medium goat, and the big goat. Okay? So we talked about who was in our story. Let's talk about where. Where was our story? Where is what we call the setting. So we have characters, which is the who, the setting, which is the where. Where were they? Were they in a city? No. Were they on a farm? No. Were they maybe in some mountains? Yeah, because it talks about how they lived in a valley and wanted to go up the hillside. It's maybe like a meadow. Or does it actually say? Let's see. Yeah, they lived in a valley where there was very little grass and they were hungry. They wanted to go up the hillside to a meadow of green grass. So we'll put valley and meadow. So the valley is the dip. So the dip between hills, and the meadow up the hillside where there's all those green grass and daisies, which are flowers. Okay? So you have characters, which is the who, setting is the where, and let's talk about what. So when we talk about what did they do, we're talking about the sequence. So what happened? Let's just do first, second, and third. Okay, so a lot of things happened in the story. The first troll went over. The troll didn't eat him. The second one went over. So we kind of have to condense it, make it smaller into breaking it down into just generally what happened in the story. So if someone said, hey, what is Three Billy Goats Gruff about? You could just say, well, first, you could say 3 goats tried to go over the bridge. Okay, and so that's kind of a good place to start. And then you know what I like to do? I like to talk about what happened last. So what was the very last thing that happened in our story? I'll show you the picture. What was the last thing that happened? Yeah, they made it over the bridge and they were eating and getting really fat. So what happened last was the three goats went to the meadow. Now we got to figure out what was kind of the middle. And we don't want to talk about every single little thing that happened, just generally. Three goats tried to get over the bridge. And I think we could say the third goat put the troll in the water. So someone said to you, hey, what is the story about? And you would want to think about this sequence. What is the story about? Well, it's about three goats trying to get over a bridge. And the third one knocked the troll into the water, and they got to go to the meadow. So that's generally what Three Billy Goats Gruff is about. So we talked about who was in our story, where they were, and generally what happened in the story. Okay, because sometimes when someone might ask you, well, what was the story about? It can be a little overwhelming to think of, oh, well, yeah, I can't remember everything that happened. You don't usually have to remember everything that happened in the story, just the main parts, just the biggest parts of the story, and then that can kind of help you remember what the story was about. So I hope you enjoyed Three Billy Goats Gruff. I hope you get to enjoy some sunshine today. It's going to be a beautiful day, and I really hope you guys are doing well and learning and reading and writing and doing all these things that we would normally do at school, but we're at home. So hope to see you guys soon, and I'll talk to you later. Miss you. Love you. Bye.